Well, morning. Welcome to another adventure with Matt at MC Welds. Here's the situation. I've got a job to be at in about 40 minutes right now. That piece of aluminum is stuck between these two pieces of 11 gauge. Now I'm by myself today. So, we're gonna get it figured out. Okay, we got the sheet of aluminum put in there. Let's head out. Beautiful morning this morning. On our way to this job. Apparently I need to get fuel. We got 93 miles to eat. So we need to get fuel first. But after we get fuel, we'll be at the job. Alright, so we're at my favorite place right now. Good old Menards. We gotta get some coolant for the truck and maybe some breakfast if we can score any. I don't know. We'll see. Alright, we're getting our coolant. Since we got another job to do this morning, we'll probably just hit up a gas station on our way there to get something to eat. All right, we got our coolant. We're going to head over to the gas station, fuel up Victoria, and fuel up Matt. Ah, yes. Ugh. That'll ride. All right. Let's go find a reasonably priced gas station. Psych! There is none. Oh well. See you guys on the next video. Alright, let's go get something to eat. Maybe some Gatorade too. She's got a pretty small tank. Oh, what's that? You don't want to give me my receipt? You cocksucker. Alright, well, check everything real quick. Yep, that's still there. So, here we go. Okay, long story short, I was on my way to the job that I was supposed to be doing this morning, and we got called out to another job with higher priority. So I had to reschedule that job for later today. But we get to go do a quick, easy money job. That is what it's all about. Good old easy money. Oh, where's my other stuff? Holy shit, I'm fucking hungover as hell right now. Never had this flavor. Strawberry lemonade. Pretty nice. Yeah, I'm gonna have to fucking turn this. Damn it. The van wasn't in the way. I'd be able to make it. Anyway, so this job is kind of weird. The one that we're going to now that has the expedited response required. This one's pretty quick and easy. It's cutting bolts and nuts off of a base plate of a beam, from what I've heard. And we're just gonna weld the bolts to the base plate where the beam is. So, kind of weird. I don't know if that's technically code or not, or they can do that. I don't think they can, actually. But, you know what? We're gonna go make some money. Can you believe a Powerade, a canned water, because I'm not completely a savage, and 2 Slim Jims, and a fucking pack of crackers cost like 13 bucks. Fucking nuts. Fucking nuts. I do like my Slim Jims though. They're shit for you, but better than a honey bun. I used to eat those by the box. Got sick a couple times actually. Kind of helped. Had to start watching what I was eating. I can't even smell them anymore. I get sick just thinking about it. I used to eat like the moon pies and all that. I used to eat all of that shit. Oh man. I used to eat a box a day of Little Debbie's. To say the least, that's not sustainable for anybody. So, we don't do that no more. Damn, they got this shit all backed up. That's okay. We charge by the hour. It's all good anyway. I love seeing construction equipment out and about. Hopefully not getting broken, but if it does break, please call me. All right. Freedom. That's better. All right. Man, it's a lot of smog out here this morning. Beautiful, lovely smog. Breathe it all in, eh? I had to take 10 years off your life. Delicious. I'll see you guys on the job site. Yep. All right, we're at the job site. Commercial storefront. Looks like they're doing a turn on it. I'm gonna put my truck out in the fire lane, leave my strobes on. Because I'm a welder, I can do that. Oh yeah. How much space we taking up? All of it. All of it. Oh yeah. That lovely sound. That's awesome. Yeah. So this is exactly how they described it. This column right here. We're basically just taking these bolts off and welding them, making sure that the level of the floor does not interfere with that. So pretty straightforward. We're going to go ahead and get the leads out there and get the truck set up. Alright, here's what we got. Got the rig all coned off. Got it in position. that's done and over with. Picking up our cones now, and we'll go head on to the next job, which is over at the stadium. That job is done. Everything's cleaned up, truck's all put back together. Let's go to the next one. I had to take my freaking sweatshirt off, guys. It is 45 degrees out here. It's getting warm. Alright, if you can't tell from behind me, we are at an athletic training center today, and we're doing some aluminum. So that means, I already cut my wire. We gotta get this guy picked up a little bit. Switch it over to aluminum, eh? Just enough to where there. Just so I can leave that pinched in the drive roller and it won't come out and move on me. Let's get this control cable done. Okay. I think I'm doing it all right. Yeah, there we go. Alright. Let's get the spool gun. There we go. Oh yeah. Name brand Harris wire. Spoolmate 150. She's gonna be doing the job today. Let me show you what we got going on here. This is like an athletic stand or something, some kind of training equipment. And to my knowledge, there was a heavier set fella on it, and things didn't go too well. Hopefully nobody was hurt, but we're gonna fix that. I'm gonna put some gussets in there. We're gonna use this material. It's the same thickness as this stuff. But first, I've got to unbolt this cushion right here, because I'm gonna be burning that up, catching that on fire if I try to fix that and weld that right there without taking that cushion off. So that's the first order of business. Get our cable picked up here. And oh, I was trying so hard not to let that hit the ground. The nice thing with the spool gun is, when I'm running this thing, I can leave this welder right on the edge of this drop down and not really have to move it, because this cable for the spool gun is like 25 feet long. So that helps me out. Get this guy hooked up here. Check my gaskets. Looks like they're good. Oh, I gotta change my polarity here soon too. We'll get to that when we get there. Oh man, that goes in there tight. Nice and tight. Alright. That's set up. But yeah, it's kind of weird. Usually we don't get called out to the colleges a whole lot directly. It's usually through a subcontractor, so this is our first job for them directly, actually. It's a pretty big college. Where's my spool gun? Yeah, there it is. Can you imagine having a stereo system like that in your house? Be bitching. Why is this not going in? Am I being with? Yes, I am being with. Okay. We got it. Okay. The spool gun is hooked up. There's a switch, I think, isn't there? Maybe not on this one. I'm thinking of the 210. I guess there is a switch. Alright. Whoa. I about tripped on the cord pulling this thing off the truck. Don't want to do that. Alright. I gotta quit talking to myself because people think I'm going crazy. Alright. Okay. 3/4. Actually, this might be metric. Yeah, this might be metric. Let's try 9/16. Hey. Alright, I got my helper's gloves down on the ground because I don't want to beat this thing up, scratch it up if I don't have to. There we go. I don't want to scratch up that leather on there. That seems pretty simple. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Huh. It's an odd number. All right. That should just pop right off. Yep. There we go. Now that's better. I'm gonna have to use some dunnage to put that up, because when I'm welding, I don't want to weld. You never want to weld right directly down on concrete, because then it'll crack it. It'll pull moisture up, heat it up really fast, and actually crack the concrete. It's very noticeable. So I'm gonna have to get something else and put it down to where there won't be any sparks on the concrete too. So we'll find something in the back of the truck. I think I'll use a piece of steel or something, put it under there, or my bolt tray or something. So I like to use flap disc on the aluminum because grinder wheels are pretty aggressive, and it actually gums up these more than it does flap disc, just from my experience. Today we've got 6061 with us on the truck, and that's what we're going to be welding, making our repair gussets with. Simply because that's what I had, and it's 6061 is a perfectly suitable aluminum for this type of project. One of the building site superintendents or somebody came out, and I guess they were asking me kind of what I was doing. Apparently happens quite a bit. You go to certain places and not everybody communicates, and it's a really big place, so it's hard to keep everybody updated on what's going on. There's a lot going on here all the time. So I asked him if I needed a hot permit, and he said nope, as long as I'm 30 feet away from the building, that shouldn't be an issue. So always something I like to check and ask, because you go to big places like this, sometimes they get really picky. You got to mind your P's and Q's, if you know what I mean, and you got to follow their rules and stuff, because you don't want to be breaking their rules for a place this size. That's a bad deal. But yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and get some cut-off wheels, and we're gonna start grinding, cutting, and marking, doing all that fun stuff. Yeah. So, all right, I'm gonna cone off the truck real quick. Okay, I got those prepped up. See all that stuff? It looks like glitter. That stuff goes everywhere. It's all over the place, and it's dust from the wheels. All this. It's very fine dust. And that's why I wear a respirator, because getting that stuff in your lungs is just, man, ain't gonna be fun, you know? So I try to work safe today so I can have a good life tomorrow, whatever that may bring, but still, you know, part of doing the part to make sure that you can at least have a healthy retirement at some point. Even though retirement for me is probably not an option, but I digress. I'm getting ready to mark out these gussets. Once I get that done, we'll go ahead and acetone back these parts and those gussets, and then we'll get to welding. Alright, we got our gussets cut out here. They're gonna go right here. I got some more grinding to do right there, but that's kind of where they're gonna go. One on each side. This guy's gonna sit right there. We'll weld that in, and then once that gets welded in all the way around, we'll put these guys in there, and that'll stiffen it up quite a bit more. It looks like it wasn't the weld that broke. As usual, it was the base material around where the aluminum was. So this will take care of the problem, and we'll see what we can get into here. We got our Millomatic 200. We're gonna go ahead and set it over to MIG aluminum, and I'm gonna get that polarity issue fixed real quick. And we're already hooked up to the gas. I gotta go up there, fire the drive up, turn the gas on, and fix that polarity issue that we got. And then, yeah, get to work. Not too bad. So I just realized I was kind of being a ding-dong, and I forgot to clock in this morning. So I gotta go back into the timesheets and change that and get that fixed later tonight. But I always forget to clock in and clock out. Oh well, we'll get that fixed. That's no big deal. All right, guys, we finally knocked it out. Let me show you how it turned out. Okay, one went a little bit better than the other one. This one worked out okay. I had some trouble getting the nozzle in right there. I had to crank the gas way up, but the others look pretty good. They are welded on both sides. Both sides are welded. I gotta paint that side still, and it's the same case with this. This guy turned out a little better. Like I said, I still had trouble getting up. There's good penetration there. There's just a lot of gumbled up stuff under it. But since I welded both sides, I don't have an issue signing off on this project. Just got everything put away. I discovered that this is a cleaner way to store it instead of piling them up. Just flip through like a bookshelf and grab the one I want. So we'll see how that works out. But got all the bottles of the gas hose and caps and all that put back. So still some stuff I need to put up. These gussets ended up not working. My original plan was to do this, but it's not gonna work because that slides over something, and you can tell by the wear patterns on there. I had to make sure these are in there pretty precise. It has some flex to it, but so that sucks. Kind of cut into my nice piece of half sheet of 6061, but you know, that's the way it goes. These will be good scrap for another project. If I can keep them out of the rust, maybe. I don't know. Have a good spot for them? Not really. Why not? I guess that'll be fun. So, okay. I will get back to you when it's time to paint the other side. Okay. Ready to get these guys tightened up. I don't want to tighten them away. Just, you know, stuck. We ain't trying to make more work for ourselves. That's all we need. Say we did it. Say we've done that project before. Didn't know why I got that ratchet off. I started them with my hand. This guy, just kind of, that way you can feel something's getting tight. If it's starting to get cross-sided, you obviously don't want to continue going because, you know, again, we don't want to create more that we're not going to get paid to fix. So that's how you lose money. Nobody likes losing money. Let me get this put away and let me take some final pictures and get everything cleaned up. Go to lunch. So, I don't know if you guys caught this kind of random thought for me. Since this is aluminum, my nice sheet of aluminum, look at that. I don't want to scratch it up and bend it a whole lot. So I figured instead of having this rattle while I'm driving down the road, I put it where those little rubbery wheels are. So it kind of helps lock it in position so it's not rattling around as much, getting bent up. So that worked out all right. Well, we got all of our tools put away. The boxes are locked. I'm gonna go ahead and get with whoever I'm supposed to get with to let them know and notify them their project is complete. All right. I got the perfect little spot for lunch. There's a little spot over in town, and that I may or may not frequent. They got some pretty cheap food, and it's pretty good usually too. They got a jukebox and TVs, so why not be inside, get out of this heat. Whew. We got hooked up. Got me a Gatorade and a couple things of beef jerky. That's awesome. That probably cost the students $100. Tuition. Damn, it's impossible to get out of here. I might have to pop down at the light because it's 2-lane here and it's 2-lane on the other one, so it's a 4-lane road I'm trying to cross right now. Hey, my brake. Let's go. Nice and easy. Right on. Another beautiful day on the university right away. What's the name one? Potholes. Alright, let's go get us some grub. Food. Give me a cheeseburger, maybe? I don't know. Kind of want a cheeseburger. Holy shit, dude. Fucker just ran right out with his bike. I only weigh 12,000 pounds, buddy, you know? Oh well. We didn't hit him, that's important. Two jobs, and it's just now 12 o'clock. It's not bad, not bad. I remember when I first started, doing 2 jobs in a day was like, it was a full 8-hour day. I mean, they weren't big jobs. They were jobs like this, where, you know, hurry, come in, tack it up, get it done. And, a lot more efficient. Learned a lot. Never stop learning, always keeping the eye out for ways to work faster and safer. But the truck says it's 63 out. Holy smokes! No wonder I was thinking I don't know, man. I know it's only 63. Well, it says 65 now. But coming out of these, you know, sub-zero temperatures and getting introduced back into the 30s is major, and then we get hit with like almost, I bet you the high today was probably 70. I mean, it's sunny out, there's no clouds. So I'm grateful for the weather to be here, but Did it have to come so soon? I'm just kidding. I think we really didn't have a bad winter this year. We really didn't. It was cold some weeks and windy some others, and snowed a little bit. We don't really get winters much like we used to. We used to get pretty crazy winters. Nothing compared to Montana, like Alberta. Nothing compared to that, but for our Midwestern region, yeah. Oh well. But we got that job done. You know, ain't making me call the bank and write to my mom, but it's money I didn't have before. I can't complain, at least we're working. We're out here working. It's a good day. Let's try some of this beef jerky. So we got Sriracha honey, okay, and then we got classic. I'm gonna have to do the no, I want the Sriracha honey. These are like expensive beef jerky too. I guess that's what they get when, holy crap, look at that. That's what you get when you play college football, I guess. You get nice snacks. That's good. Definitely got that tanginess in the Sriracha. The honey really complements it. I gotta look how much these things are. Think jerky. Think. I bet you these things are probably I'll say probably about $10 for a small bag like this, probably. I don't really buy jerky other than the little Slim Jims anymore. It's always been expensive, but man, it is good for you. It's a lot better than gas station cheeseburgers. And you know, you get beef jerky and some gas station pickles and some nuts. That's like perfect. Work all day out in the heat, no problem. Water, of course, but Powerade. I'm a big Powerade guy when I do get a sports drink, but Gatorade works too. Gatorade's got a lot of sugar in it. I feel like all the artificial colors and shit that they put in all that stuff, I don't know why they do that. There's no need for it. It's appeasing to the eye when you see, oh, that blueberry drink is blue. Yeah, cool. But is it really necessary? I mean, if they could pull off Crystal Pepsi, I mean, why do we need the coloring in there? I don't know. It'd probably look like some murky, milky water color, probably, if they didn't. It really wouldn't be appetizing then. Drinking watered down milk. That's nasty. Yeah. That first job, man, that didn't take a whole lot of time. It was very straightforward. Well within our minimum on both of these jobs. I'm super happy about. Plus great weather. But yeah, I'm gonna go over to this restaurant, give me a bite to eat, and a lunch beer, and nice, buddy. Usually turn lanes, you want to get into them before, you know, the middle of the turn lane, but everybody plays by their own rules, I guess. Dang! I want one of them Caterpillar service trucks so bad. They got the big crane and the engine drives with the air packs on them, and the hydraulic screw rotary air compressors, the VMAX, and someday we're gonna have one. It's kind of what Buddha is, except without the crane body. Like, you know, I would have loved to have a crane truck. Don't get me wrong, but I feel like once I do get a truck bed crane with an actual crane, not some hillbilly Harbor Freight contraption, I'll probably find even more ways to use it. It's crazy what just a little hillbilly crane on the back of your truck can do for you. The other guys that run around here, they don't have cranes, and one of them wants one. I don't blame them. Save your back. As long as you're smart with your rigging and everything, and you don't cheap out on rigging, you'll be fine. For the small stuff, you can go to Harbor Freight and get all that rigging. Like, 2,000 pounds, you can use a Harbor Freight rig, and anything more than that, I'd probably be like, let's go to the industrial supply store or Toy Towing and get that. But, yeah. Alright, we're here. Get this old girl parked. Good. This is good. Holy shit. You can't tell me this shit doesn't look expensive. But definitely, it's definitely good. Wow. Alright, let's go grab us some lunch.
Oh, today. Yeah.
Oh, man, that was some good food. I didn't expect them to have a special today, but they did. I don't even remember what it was called. Man, that sandwich is good. Yeah, whatever that sandwich was, it had some sauce on the side. The sauce is really good. It had some like onions and shit in it. I don't know what it was. And then I had a Moscow Mule. So, yeah, not a bad lunch. Not a bad lunch. I'm gonna go home and probably help Chuck out. Am I gonna get this green light? Yeah, we'll get it. But I gotta go home and help Chuck work on some of his equipment, see what he's doing, see what he's up to. So, alright, well, I will see you guys back at the yard. Thanks for watching this video, guys. It's kind of a short day today, but an easy day nevertheless. Made a little bit of money. Got to have nice food for lunch, so can't complain. We'll see what tomorrow brings. Make sure to like, subscribe, share, leave a mean comment, and always stay profitable.